Let's see what the next piece is.
Very Death on the Nile.
Yes. Which I love when people do sly and witty, capery, you know, the world of composers like John Addison or Henry Mancini when he was doing those kind of pictures. I like sly and witty. In this particular case, I wish it was sly and witty and memorable. Like, oh my God, that tune I cannot get out of my head. It was so, because I like that he put it through its paces. I'm just not sure it's the strongest tune that could be put through paces.
I love the tune, and this just goes to show how no two people listen to music the same way. What I appreciated the most about this piece was how much it does with so little. It's one like 2-bar motif that gets repeated, I believe, 4 times, and then there's a modulation. It all hangs together with a cohesion that we don't often hear in some of the other demos, where you hear one thing for 10 seconds and a totally different thing for 10 seconds. And I think that is key to a lot of the things we're discussing too with Tracy's movie, speaking to what film music, the power that film music has to give a story cohesion.
Now I'm going to apologize because now that I'm sitting here, the tune went da 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 da, something like that. That's more that has stayed with me than anything we've listened to so far. So there was a earworm quality to it. Is it possible to hear what the next 22 seconds does with that?
Yeah, let's hear more accordion.
Always, by the way. Thank you.
Yeah, really impressive. The two.
Yeah, I was completely wrong. That is my favorite piece so far. It's the one I'm going to actually be laying in bed tonight and remembering I heard.
One of the things that I find is interesting after you do listen to a lot of these is that you do start to categorize people in the, it feels like they are already working as successful composers. Like that seems like somebody who's already doing this job somewhere. And then there are the other ones where you're like, yeah, they haven't quite got it. You haven't broken in yet. They haven't actually done something. Because I think Chris said at the very beginning, the hardest thing, but maybe most important thing is simplicity. And I think before you actually, you get a job, what you want to do is impress with a lot, as opposed to, really go the other way, which is to focus what you're doing and being tasteful. I think that's such an important thing.
There's a self-assuredness that shines through with a piece like this. Like, I have one idea and it's this long and I know it's good enough to build an entire piece around.
Yeah. I also, from my perspective, what I get a lot from directors I work with is, I want someone with a unique voice. I want someone with a unique voice among all the other noise. And this one specifically, I think, has that a unique voice coming from non-musical terms, Chris, because like sometimes directors don't speak in musical terms if they're not as experienced, right? And that one and the one with the vocals, those have very unique voices that I am remembering now. So I would put this in that same category.
Yep. So we're going to listen to 2 more audios and then back to the world of Ghosted.